Man, Gas Sync TV, we in the building. One time, just like always, I got my guy, man, Reese. What's happening, man?
What's up, man? How you doing,
Appreciate you, man. If y'all don't know, man, first of all, let them know what you do, because you do a little bit of everything, man.
Man, I rap. Man, I do graphic design covers. I make beats. So, pretty soon I'm trying to venture out into some other things I don't really want to talk about right now. But we talked about it a little bit. So
yes,
yeah, I don't want nobody stealing ideas.
No, not at all. So you said you do graphics, man. Low key, man. He put me on game a long time ago, like, and basically was like, this is what I use. This is what it is, huh? Right, for real. You know what I mean? So when he says he does graphics, he does. Who have you done some graphics for? Let him know.
Oh man, I probably done maybe 400 pieces of artwork between the time I started 12 years ago up until now. I'm just being conservative. Shoot, C-Dub, the Young Blood, he's hot out here right now.
Yeah.
Did a cover for Bavgate, did a cover for SIBO. Some more local artists out there in Kansas City, Pappy Mason, shout out to Pappy. Just, Slim, those are some of the guys. Swell L, everybody knows who Swell L is.
Yep.
So, that just to name a few people. I don't really like to name drop out there, but if you've seen the logo, then you know I did it. So.
What's that logo?
I got it on my arm right here, man. That eye right there.
Yeah, get that.
So
get that.
If you see that eye on the cover, I did it.
He's the guy. So. He did that. Where can they get you on social media? Where can they tap in with you if they want to see that work?
You can see my artwork over on Facebook. You can either hit me up on my page, or you can go ahead and like the MSGX Studios page. Pretty much it. I mean, everywhere that you can get music from, you're going to see my artwork. But if you want to see a full showcase, just go to the MSGX Studios page. That's the best place to go to.
And get tapped in.
Tap in.
And you make slaps. Whoever you make slaps for, man.
I made beats for a little bit. But honestly though, with the beat game, everybody got they go-to guys.
Right.
Shout out to Pappy once again. He had the Time Is Money and a song called which did some good numbers, had some good views and such. So I did beats for him. I did a couple for C-Dub, Young Blood again. He's another one of those guys I call my go-to guys. Also, I did one for I did a couple for their project Code Red, C-Dub, Young Blood, and Pappy.
Is that on iTunes? Where can they listen to that somewhere now?
Yeah, they should be able to go on iTunes and find it, man. They can go on iTunes and look for it. They can go to YouTube, find it.
Tap in, hear them slaps.
So yeah, they can go a little bit everywhere to find that, man. You can find my beats all over the place, So yeah.
At what point? Always ask, this is my favorite question. At what point did you know? First, it's a two-part question with you, because you make rap. I mean, you rap and you make beats.
Right.
When did you know you had something with the rapping, with the bars?
All right. Well, so I started out rapping when I was 12, and I was trash, high key trash. I was garbage.
Gotcha.
If you imagine what the music sounded like in the early '90s, yeah. So it was a lot of trash. But when I realized I was actually really, really good at it was probably right after I got out of high school. I went out. Everybody was talking about they got a cousin, they got a studio, and it was really hard to get into a studio. So
yep, by that time.
Went and got me some equipment, an 8-track digital recorder, and I put it on wax. I was already writing. I was a beast at the writing, and I just got the
invested in yourself.
Yeah, and then I got the rapping, and then the homies that come over, we blow one, we drink or something. And they like, oh man, Reese, this is hot, And next thing I know, Cass was coming over all the time and wanted to, do mic freestyles, everything.
And it was, in.
Yeah, so
okay, so where are you from? We can get this. Are you from Topeka? Are you from KC?
I was born and raised in Portland, Oregon. I moved out from Portland when I was 14 to Kansas City, Kansas. So okay. I always show love to Portland because, again, everybody that know me from the dot, I was always representing Portland. always. You know, and it got to a time where, you know, I moved out here and I was, you know, representing the dot. That's where I had just came from. So I kind of represent both sides, mostly the dot. You know, I got a little soft spot in my heart for where I was born and raised. You know, the place that gave me game, but you know, that's where I grew up at, is Kansas City, Kansas. So.
Gotcha. What about the beats?
Yeah.
And that's dope because if he don't got his beats ain't like most people got that. You got a feeling to him. It got a little funk to it to me. When did you know you had it on them slaps?
When I first started making them.
She's straight like that.
So funny
straight
story.
Like that.
Funny story. My homie Mondale, you know, God bless his soul. Me and him wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was repping, doing my thing where I was from. He was from the other side, and he ended up moving into my old neighborhood.
Gotcha.
And so I used to, you know, frequent down there all the time. My little brother got up with his people, and they was always kicking it and everything like that. And it was just like, nah, I don't want to mess with this dude. You know, we wasn't cool.
Yeah, we wasn't. Y'all wasn't seeing it like that. Right.
Yeah. So one day, you know, I went down there, kind of just chilled with the dude, try to figure out what he was about, and then we got cool. So he took me over to his baby mama's house, right? So I go over to his baby mama's house, and lo and behold, I didn't know his baby mama was like some people that was funking with sister. Yeah. So we roll up and they standing out there, and I'm like, man, they about to get me, bro.
Right.
Like,
you like,
bro,
I ain't with that in that. Yeah.
Like, it's bad enough I just got cool with this dude, but then you got
Bring
me
me
over
here.
here.
Yeah.
Oh man, no. But we went in there. He disappeared for a little bit. We chilling, and the homie Shamaz, that was his name, Shamaz, and he showed me this keyboard he had.
Right.
And he was messing around with it, and I was like, all right, show me how you do that. And so he let me play around with it and just took me the rope. And I made 2 beats.
Right.
This was back in '99. And I made those 2 beats, and he had a little car kit. He hooked it up to a stereo that had the other end to the keyboard, and he made all the beats on the keyboard.
Right.
And so we recorded it on tape, took it home, and I was like, I was telling him, especially my little brother, because he was cold on the mic too. I was like, hey man, this is what I made.
Right.
We're doing this.
Yeah, it's a rap.
And then we out here and freestyling, and then I was like, I got something, you know. It's like, okay. And so I was always into the production though.
Right.
And I never knew how to do the beats, but that was the first time I ever did it. And then I was like, yeah, I started developing my style, and I borrowed, you know, my style a little bit from some people that were already out there. So there was some big influence out there on my sound.
Who's in big influences?
Dre, a lot of Dr. Dre. Manny Fresh was what was hot out there right there, so I had a little bounce to my beats. So I borrowed from Manny Fresh. Swell L, because he really was a pioneer in that KC sound. And then, you know, we had other producers out of the Bay Area like EA Ski and
you might not know about him.
Yeah, EA Ski.
Yeah.
He produced Spice One, Trigger Got No Heart, and a bunch of other stuff. It was a lot of West Coast. A lot of West Coast. It was heavily West Coast. So yeah. So that, and now I figured it out. 99, got my keyboard, got my digital recorder, and just did it. You know what I'm saying?
So you taught yourself?
Yeah, I taught myself.
Besides the guy just showing you the fundamentals?
He just showed me the fundamentals, but it was just, see, I can't play piano or nothing like that. You know, I don't know how to read music, nothing like that. So I learned how to do things by playing by ear.
Gotcha.
So, you know, I laid my drums. I let the drums do their thing, and then I had since I'm left-handed, my mom always told me, because she played the piano, she told me that I would always be good at the bass chords. So, because it's always the low end. So I was sitting up here and I'm, you know, doing my thing,
right?
And trial and error, and got better at it, and it was a wrap.
That's what's up. Hey man, and you still got beats for sale, right?
Well, yeah.
They can still tap in if they need to.
Yeah, I mean they got to pay me though.
Yeah,
yeah. We ain't doing this borrowing and something like that. Yeah, I'm tired.
Ain't no bordering.
Yeah, I'm keeping
cash out.
I keep the hot stuff for me. No, I ain't gonna lie. I've given away some good stuff. I've sold some good stuff, you know. But there are certain ones that I put away, I tuck away, and people like, you know, they like, dang, where'd you get this beat from? Oh man, I did that.
Yeah. Hey man, when's it dropping? I heard a sneak peek of that.
Yeah, I think probably you and maybe about 5 or 6 other people probably heard a sneak peek of it. I try to keep it on the wraps. It was supposed to have been out April 26th. I had some vacation time in my job to get it done, and then, you know, things didn't fall into place like I wanted to, so it was supposed to be like 8 songs. It was an 8-song EP. It was a follow-up to my Red EP that I did back in 2014, so this is Red 2. And I recorded some songs, but I couldn't get some of the people's verses that were going to be guest starring on it.
Right.
So a lot of it I had to put together myself, and then waiting on some guys to get their stuff done. So I'm like, you know, we'll just hit you back on the Red 3.
Yeah.
And so I had them doing that.
Dope.
Yeah.
And that's all under you, so that's all 100%.
Yeah.
You ain't on nobody's. You on your own label. You on your own stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I don't have nobody pulling strings telling me what I can't do. And I think the timing is right now. I mean, I know it was 5 years ago when I dropped Red, but I had some things going on, personal issues, a lot of transitions, and the timing wasn't right. You know, but the timing is right now. You know,
I could agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. What was any in making this project? What was it? Was any trials and tribulations, or what was the hardest part about this project?
You know, I mean, if we go back to like the whole scene, like what I was doing at the time. You know, my mom died when I was 5 years ago. When I was actually supposed to drop Red. I dropped Red on April 26th. I was supposed to drop Red 2 on May the 10th of that year. Then drop Red 3 on May the 21st. You remember seeing the flyers and stuff. So so it was, everything was in process. I had beats and everything ready to go. That my mom died, and then we had some issues going on with some other things, and then, you know,
life.
Yeah, just life issues. So after that happened, I took a step back. I didn't do any songs. I did maybe 2 or 3 songs within a 5-year span. I didn't do nothing. And then I started getting up with my boy Tripe and Dope, trying to get, you know, some things together with him and a few other people. And then that's when it hit me. People kept saying, "Hey, bro, you sitting on this music, man, put it out.
Please."
But it was like my mind was in a different place, though.
Right. You wasn't ready.
Yeah, I was trying to, you know, create some positive music without sounding like an after-school special, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't want to sound like that.
And there's a fine line, and people do, you know.
Yeah, I didn't want to come out like a young MC.
No, don't do that.
But
don't do that.
But then I just got tired. I said, you know what, man, just put it out. So I started writing, and then I started using beats that I was about to do for other projects, and some beats that people picked over was like, I ain't feeling that beat. Bad.
That's the saucy one. Yeah,
like that Go Getter song.
Yeah, saucy.
Nobody was feeling that.
Saucy.
And then I laced it, and then they're like, damn, where you get that beat from? Man, you hiding out. You hiding from.
I played that for you.
I'm like, bro, check your email. It's in there.
Yeah, that's the first one I sent you. Honestly, right.
Yeah, so
right.
So yeah.
Hey, wait till y'all hear it though, man. I like it, man. I told y'all he sent me a little snippet, man.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, wow, I'm actually still slapping it now. You know what I mean? I was slapping it before he got here, but wait till it drop, man. Yeah. And also tap into his work, man. His work is really dope. Like, he's one of them people that will construct the whole album cover. You know what I mean? Like, literally, the background, the clouds, the buildings.
Oh yeah.
Your shoes. If you want a new outfit, he'll do your whole outfit, bling, blow, grill, whatever.
Oh yeah.
He'll put all that in there.
Yeah.
You can take a picture in the bathtub, and he'll put you on a Bentley and go like this. For real.
Yeah. I done did that before. I did some weird things with some Bentleys, man, on some album covers. Had one with bullet holes all through it.
Man.
I was sitting on bricks.
Dope, man.
It was dope.
Dope. So yeah, man, most definitely tap into them services. Most definitely tap in when that album drop. We'll put some stuff on here if you want. You can send us a song. We can play it in the background.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I got some shows coming up, man. Are you willing to perform? Or you?
You know, I'm not really the show type person. I'm really all about the music. I don't want to do the shows
He said
too much
no.
right now. It's
Send us some songs to play.
yeah,
Let's do that.
that's what it is.
That's
I
what's
let
up.
it's a like I feel like this, and there's no slight to anybody. Like I feel like rapping is like a young man's game.
Gotcha.
It's a young man's game, but I feel like this music is a grown man's sport. You feel me? And I'm all about the music. I don't care about the rapping. I don't really care about being. I got a lot of things going on when it comes to like work and everything like that.
Right.
So
appreciate you spending your time too, man. Coming
yeah.
through.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do that. But yeah. Just it's more about I like just to do the music part of it. Some people like to get out there and do shows and stand up and perform. And maybe one day I might get to that point or I might not.
Right.
But it's more about putting the music out there. If I can just put the music out, people like it, I'm cool with that. They go out and buy it, I'm even better with that.
And you loving that.
Yeah.
Hey, so is there anything that you would tell younger you in regards to the music game now? If there's one thing that you could tell him,
The younger me?
Yeah.
Oh man, it don't stop. Yeah, the funk don't stop, bro.
Funk don't stop.
It gets better.
It don't stop. Yeah.
It gets better. I would tell my younger self to just do it.
Right. For real.
Just block everything out and just do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I could have did what I'm doing right now sooner, but it wouldn't have came out the same way.
It wouldn't, right?
It wouldn't. It just, like I said, timing's everything. So I would tell my younger self, get out there, get it, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about everything else. What you feel like you want to do it, knock it down, and then move on to the next thing. Get in, get out.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So,
I completely agree with that. Time waits for no man.
oh yeah, no, it don't. It don't. A dollar don't either though.
Man, facts.
Money don't wait on
Facts.
folks, man.
Facts.
Ain't nobody waiting on the money.
Time nor money waits for nobody,
Nope.
man. Either gonna get it or you're gonna get left.
And if you waiting on the money, man, you're gonna be waiting forever. You gotta go out there and get it.
Facts.
And that's why I'm out here. So if you ever see, I'm on iTunes, Spotify.
Yeah.
I just drop on Tidal. What else? Amazon Music.
Send us some links so that we can. Can you put some links up? Send us some links so we can put up for you.
I'll send links out to you guys, and that way I can get it done. And then another thing, I'm glad I'm glad I was able to talk about this. Shout out to C-Dub Youngblood. I was going through DistroKid to get things, and the only thing I don't like about DistroKid is I don't like putting my stuff out on YouTube. I think YouTube is for videos and not for just.
Facts. I agree with that.
Yeah. So what it is that he said he has his own distribution, and that he wanted to see if I wanted to get down and get a part of it. So, I sent the email link and talked to him a little more about it, and I probably might be linking up because he got his own distribution thing now. Right. So I might link up with his distribution.
Man, if you do that, let me know. I got some. I need if they got if y'all can get some work, I got some people I need to send your way.
Hey, that'll work, man.
Yeah, get that.
If he watching, man,
Yeah, man. Hey, we need an interview, man. Let me know when I can pull up, or you can put down here, and we can get it in. Let's do it straight up. And I need to get some details.
Yeah, when you flying in from Phoenix and coming down here to Kansas City, you can go ahead and stop over here to the top city and mess with your boy.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
We from the middle, but yeah, again, appreciate you, man.
Right,
I appreciate you.
It's good to be here.
He got some stuff coming when it drops. We're gonna let y'all know. Like you said, there's some stuff working. It just took time. It's that time. And just stay tuned in, and you'll see it that way.
Yeah, we looking for probably maybe another month or so, and then we're gonna send it overseas to go get it mastered. I wanna do that. I don't want to master it here. I want to kind of go elsewhere. I'm looking for a specific sound. So, but yeah, so this I'm having computer troubles. Soon computer troubles are solved, man. I'm back running, hitting the ground running, man.
Oh, you still got studio time on that too?
Not so much the studio time. It's for a select few.
Okay, so if you're that select few,
yeah, select few. I don't really like the really
everybody.
It ain't for everybody.
Ain't for everybody. You got to be the select. So for the select, man.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to make yourself accessible, and I try to be accessible as much as I can without being detrimental to myself. So
Gotcha.
yeah. So certain people can reach out. I mean, anybody can come up and talk to me about anything. But I'm not just gonna hop on it just because somebody wastes some money in front of me.
It ain't about that. It's about the actual. It's about the actual talent. I mean, or the person. My bad.
Yeah, the
talent
person. Vibe, person, talent, what you about, everything. I mean, all that plays in. I get friend requests. Sometimes, and I get to looking at some of the, looking at the guys.
I'm glad I ain't the only one.
And I'm like, dude, who is this? Like, did they find my page somewhere or something? And so I go look on their page, and I'm like. Oh no, he on some BS.
Well, I ain't the only one. Yeah,
he talking. Oh no, bro, delete.
I be going in looking at you like I be having to investigate. I don't just say everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you be like, bro. And
well, no, ain't that because my line of work. So sometimes you gotta kind of like somebody got a vendetta against me.
What's going on?
Like they trying to reach out, text me AT&T or something. You gotta kind of.
You got to though. Yeah. You right.
You just can't. Somebody can't dangle $1 in front of your face. You just ready to go pick up the first thing.
Everything that glitter ain't gold.
Yeah,
man.
Look, but this gold though, right here though. Yeah. I keep gold on me, man. Yeah, Rolex coming soon. We ain't gonna talk about that. Let's not talk about that.
Hey man, he said
we ain't gonna talk about that.
He
bro.
said it's live and direct. Hey, it is what it is, man. It's my guy, man. That's him, man.
Hey, look, if I
styling, profiling, man.
Man, look, trying to keep it fly as a bird's eye. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it out here.
Yes, sir.
Talk that talk, walk that walk.
That way, and y'all better walk that walk on that when it released. I'm just telling y'all, man. It got some game on there.
Oh yeah, game. A lot of game, bro. Hey, look, game. And I ain't talking about them funny suit game, bro. I'm talking about game. Game, man, look, game. If you recognize game recognize game, bro. You ain't got, right.
Oh my God, yeah, like that.
Hey, chewing on that granite, right? You know what I'm saying? We talking that talk. We talking that stuff, So, yeah, when I talk about game, look, man, you just got here, man, game infested. When I say game, I ain't talking about, chicks on the corner, man. We talking about game, you know what I'm saying?
Literally, game.
And I'm from that soil, so, that's
boy, I'm smiling, man.
Born and raised in that game, we talk it, we live it, we breathe it, you know what I'm saying? We feel it, touch it, you know what I'm saying? That's where it's there, it's all around us. You just gotta wake up and recognize that. You don't, man, you can be game goofy all your life,
goofy,
man.
Everybody said it's gonna be game goofy. Don't be game goofy, man.
All your life, man. You be game goofy.
Be game goofy.
Yeah, I was game goofy once upon a time.
It happened.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I was, man. Hey man, it takes a strong man to admit that.
I'm gonna salute him. He said at one point in time,
I was game goofy.
What happened was,
yeah, somebody popped my collar. Somebody else, tied my shoelaces. You know what I'm saying? And so I was trained to go. I realized that I could, I'm ready for that. So.
Red album, drop.
Red 2.
Tap in, and we out.